How do you feel about one price corporate sponsorships that helps fund the entire association rather than specific project for initiative sponsorships?
So, what I can tell you is really what is the perspective of the corporation. I can tell you in terms of success rates, when we're talking to large corporations, they are very interested in very specific programs. So, if I were taking that, so let me give you an example. So, if you're a nonprofit and you are approaching a Fortune 1000 for the first time or a larger organization, and let's say your organization, your nonprofit is around food insecurity. I might see a lot of initial outgoing messages that say something like, we are a nonprofit 501(c)(3) that helps meet the needs of the food insecure of the city of Sacramento. But what's going to resonate more with a company is we are a 501(c)(3) working with many programs, specifically wanting to reach out to you today to talk about a after school program that we have to feed kids in grades K through 3 that are food insecure. That sounds a lot more powerful to a company than just your general who are you statement overall. So if I were to think about your question in those terms, I think in terms of getting an organization's attention, a potential sponsor's attention, especially corporate, they're looking for things that are very specific. They're also looking for you to make a connection to why them. So when you are reaching out to corporations for the first time, you want to be careful of saying way too much. I like to talk about the power of brevity in some of my other training and online work that I've done. You've got to keep that first outreach very simple. Who are you? Why are you contacting this corporation? What is the connection? And what is it that you want next? Try to keep that email, usually is email, right? To 200 words or less. 150 words is my sweet spot because I find, and based on the feedback I get from corporate decision makers, nonprofits and associations tend to say way too much in their first email. Remember, that first message it's like dating. We're just getting to know each other, right? So we don't need to say everything. We just need to find something that connects. So if I go back to that food bank example, if I find a corporation that I know has supported food insecurity efforts with other organizations, I can reference that as to that's my connection of why I'm contacting them, right? Or maybe there's a similar type of organization that they support that's kind of also in your sandbox that you can reference as well. So that's another example. I know I kind of went a little off track there, but I think those are tips that will definitely help you as you are engaging with corporations.